Is there anything that you find really helps someone succeed in the transition from indoor to beach? Like, is there you need a certain personality, certain skill set, certain because a lot of people I think are hesitant to make that transition. They could be great indoor players, but then not everyone wants to play beach. So is there something that you've seen that you kind of pull out of each player that makes them succeed or have that desire to play beach?
Well, I think you brought up a really good point, because there's a lot of guys that I played against in indoor, and you see them play and you go, God, this guy would be a really good beach player. And I actually seen guys come out for maybe one tournament or one day of playing, and they get spanked around, they lose, they have no success. It's very humbling. And these guys are all Americans or all state players, and but just they don't want to, they're a specialized, that position player that indoor has. They're a setter and they don't want to pass, or they're a libero and they don't want to hit, they don't have the confidence. So I think it's a very humbling sport, and you really got to work hard at beach volleyball. Again, I think you can get away with a lot of things with 5 other people on the court. You got your specialized positions, you have the bench, but if you're not willing to really sacrifice and get humbled and start at the bottom, even though you're already at the top in the gym, then it's not going to work out so well for you. What I really like to try to, the message I like to get across with 2 people, it's a real simple game. Indoor, a lot of power, a lot of overpowering, a lot of hitting, a lot of blocking, a lot of trickery. You got 6 people across the net you're trying to put the ball away on. There's lots of moving parts. Go to your spot, make your switches, you're playing this position. Beach is more just straight up bump set spike, bump set shot. Just move it around, keep it away, keep it in, be smart, finesse. So there's not a lot of X's and O's, but it's just discipline, being in the right spot, covering more court. If you're in the wrong spot, you're doing the wrong movement, you're shooting yourself in the head. You're not, it's a different style. There's a lot of kids that come out to me, again, they're playing at a high level in indoor, they come out to me, and sometimes I never see them again. They never come back. They sweat, they're like, this is high, what are we doing? Like, I'm getting sand, I don't hit, I'm a libero, I'm a setter. So it's not for everybody. And I think it's that mentality again, like chip on the shoulder, like, let's go, let's get after it. I'm going to get sandy, I'm going to dive, I'm going to go through the wall, I'm ready to do what I got to do. The ones that I think have that hard time getting over that hump, I just try to tell them again, hey, it's a simple game. This is only going to help your indoor. And oftentimes they start getting the hang of it, and they improve real quick. I think initially it's hard. Like Julia was a perfect example of that. I mean, she knew what she wanted, so obviously she had a real reason for being there, a real purpose by playing for UH. But she was an example of, hey, I gotta figure this out fast. And within a few days, a few sessions, it's already kind of all happening, right? It clicks in. Oh, I was in the right spot, I had some success. Oh, I did this right, success. So I think just relaying that, getting that message across. Simple game, but you got to be disciplined. I think, and that's why it carries over to so many good beach players have high IQs that they carry into the gym and makes them such a stronger indoor player. Not trying to sound biased here, but it is what it is. You play with 2 people on a harder surface. You're playing in the wind, you're playing in the sun. Just you and your partner, you can't get subbed out. You got to do you have to do every skill. You can't, you have to pass, you have to set, you have to hit, you have to serve. So again, it just makes for a better, more complete player. And that carries over.